Good morning, guys. It's May 14th. It's just nicely raining just a little bit here. We're still home. We worked pretty late there last night. But, so our fuel wagon, Frank, kind of got himself in a sticky situation. And, I need to... Why is this thing so dirty in here? Okay. I gotta go and, help him out here. So I'm going to throw a chain in the bucket so that way I'm going to have to clean this out. I can't go anywhere until this thing's clean. Alright. Got it all about as good as I can do here until I get a vacuum. And now we need to get a chain. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be a very, 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 very slow drive because I don't like getting anything dirty. You guys know that. Not even my side-by-sides when I go north, okay? Alright, let's go find a chain. Alright. Going to be a slow drive because I don't like getting anything dirty. So, at 4 miles an hour. Oof. Oof. So Mike, do you know how to run this new Gen 6 yet? Absolutely not. But we've been seeding, we haven't needed this tractor right now, so I'll figure it out afterwards. We have the rollers on the 2930s. So, in which... Obviously, I'm done seeding down here because my drill, as you guys know, is on its way on a very long road trip. It's going north. The other guys have got about a day left down here. It's alright, we're a little sleepy. We got back pretty late and early mornings. This is seeding. This is the season. Yeah, well, we're still doing about an 8.8 mile an hour here. That's about the max speed we can go, and that's on gravel. Because I saw a little bit of dirt right there. Sorry about that, didn't mean to zoom that much. It's right there on my fender. And that is just not acceptable. We did call Frank and we let him know that we're coming. He said, no worries. Take our time. Oh, we will. So you're probably asking yourself, how far do we have to go at this like 7-8 mile an hour business? He's probably around that 10 miles, so we have been driving for a little while. Excuse me. We welcome the moisture because we're all done down here. We're just finishing up north there, a little ways away from the farm, but we're all done down here, so we're pretty happy about that. You know, when I was just sitting here driving, basically in my own little world, because I'm tired here, I'm not going to lie, I'm tired, I noticed that I do believe that is slippage, probably a percentage. That's awesome. I've never seen that before on a Fend, so it's good to know what my slippage level will be. And you know that we're definitely going to try that out. So Mike, can you tell us how you broke your phone, buddy? Well, I had it in my pocket, same pocket I always have it in, and one of those pins, you know, one of those pins, they actually fell out of those openers on the Bourgault. I think I've showed you guys how to do that before. Well, I'm like, oh, no big deal, I'm just going to put this pin in, so I'm kind of lifting up on the opener, and because I didn't really set the opener down hydraulically, I thought I could just lift the opener up to the cylinder instead of extending the cylinder to the opener. And, you know, it was a bit of a lift, but I used my leg to help brace that opener because it's quite heavy. And then I heard a snap and a pop in my leg, and I was like, oh my goodness, I think I just broke my leg. And then I quickly realized I didn't break my leg, but I broke my phone instead. So obviously I reach in and grab my phone, and I'm like, oh my word, like the screen's completely broke. And I can just see a little bit on the top, but I can't function the phone at all. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Because my biggest concern at the time was I had like umpteen videos, like 450-ish gigs worth of videos recorded but not uploaded yet, because that's the great thing about having a 500 gig phone, is you can fill that puppy up and go upload it on the weekends. And I've missed the last weekend because we were up north burning, in which case, if you didn't know that, it's because I couldn't get the videos. If you did know that, then all is well, and I managed to get all the videos out. So I was up north burning on Sunday, so I didn't get to go and upload. So now I had 1 week, going to be 2 weeks of videos, and the phone just can't sustain that many gigabytes. So I have a 1 terabyte SD card, but I did not have that in the phone, and I did not have all those files being transferred to the SD card just due to I didn't have it in the phone. So that's how I broke it. But then Ashton, she woke up early, and she was driving all over the country trying to find me a new phone. So she bought me another phone. It's only a 128 gig, like I said, but it will work. I'll throw that 1 terabyte SD card in this phone, and then hopefully transfer over those 450 gigs worth of files, and then hopefully we're off to the races. Otherwise, you guys might have just missed out on about half a seating. I also thought I should update on the stuck list. So for those of you who are just joining, just subscribe perhaps, you have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to a stuck list. Our farm has an annual stuck competition. So it starts January 1st and it goes to December 31st. So it goes 1 full year. Snow stucks count, mud stucks count, any type of stuck. If you have to get pulled out, that's a stuck. If you have to unhook and pull yourself out, that's a gray area. But for sure, if you need assistance, that's a stuck. If you have to start splitting equipment because you're stuck so bad that you maybe have to dig something out, that is like 2 stucks, 3 stucks, could be, depending on the circumstances. So anyways, on Patreon, I ran a poll for everybody who was on there this spring. They got to choose their stuck winner of 2021 and choose their stuck loser of 2021. So those results will be, well, we'll figure those results out at the end of the year. Semi-stucks count, any type of stuck. So last year, let me think about this for a second. Who won last year? I do believe that Brian won last year. He had 0 stucks, or the least amount of them. And Big Frank lost. He had to clean the bathroom. So there's a $20 buy-in. You have to put $20 into the pot. Everybody does. And then it's $5 for each additional stuck. The people, or the person with the least amount of stucks at the end of the year, we've never had a tie yet, so we haven't had to come across that road, but the person with the least amount of stucks gets the pot. The person with the most stucks has to clean the shop bathroom. So last year, Big Frank cleaned the shop bathroom, and Brian won the pot. So this year, obviously, you guys know it's drier than the Kalahari Desert out here, but still, there's still been a few stucks. I think Jared's leading it right now. I think Jared has 3 stucks. Terry has 1 stuck. Lee has 1 stuck. And now Big Frank has 1 stuck. So for all those of you who voted for them to win, especially Jared, I would be quite nervous. But remember, there's lots of year left. We got spraying season, we got combine season, and we got the grain hauling season. Even when you're trying to get into the fields with grain bags, if you get stuck, that still counts. So anyways, that's a little update on the stuck list. So I guess stay tuned. So this is where the gravel stops. Well, you can barely even call it gravel. It's still quite muddy. So I'm going to have to at least get them back to this point. Now we're just pure dirt. So Frank's mistake was trying to get down a dirt road after a bit of a rain. In our country, that is just, you don't do that just due to our clay. But Frank is not used to our country yet, so we'll cut him some slack. So my goal is, I'm literally going to hook onto the back of that loaded up fuel wagon, because I do believe the trailer has slipped into the ditch. And I'm just going to pull it, and we're just going to back up, and he can just kind of steer it backing up, and we're going to back him all the way back up to this intersection, which looks to be about near half a mile. Oof, it's muddy. Look at these big old dirt lumps. Yeah. Yeah, it's muddy. All right. Okay, we gotta get our shoes on here. Don't like, ooh, we're gonna get dirty. But I'm not gonna get my tractor dirty. Nope, nope, nope. Woo! I think it's wet. At what point did you like, oh, I have gone far too far?
As soon as like
you ran off the gravel?
500 feet back.
You're like, I have
Bogged down, slowing down, I can't get anything, and it's like starting to trail to the side, and I'm like, this is over.
This is done. Oh man. Do we have an actual tow strap? Probably not. I just brought a little chain. It will have to do. Oh, it is sloppy. Doesn't that look hideous? Well, I don't want to get mud on my pants and then get transferred to my seat. We need to find some. Okay, so we just hooked the strap to it and we chained the strap to the trailer. I need to get some length because I'm pulling them backwards here. Woo! So my shoes here, they don't even get to come in. They gotta stay out there. Okay. We do not have a radio to communicate, so I'm gonna keep his trailer straight. Oh. Except I need to get him up on the road here first. Come on. This isn't working so good. Hold on here. You know, I think we might have to leave him here and wait till this road to dry down a little bit. Say what? I think we might have to leave you here till the road dries down. Even if we shortened up the strap, got you onto the road, the wheels are probably gonna go so slow on my truck they'll ball up and take my mud flaps off. Okay, well, I'll pull that one hook. So the reason why we're gonna leave them, we can get them on the road. That's no problem. We can shorten the strap. We can yank that trailer right on the road. Oh, yeah. But I can pretty much kiss my mud flaps goodbye, and we're gonna destroy the road even more than we have. And he's off the road. Not that anyone's coming down this road. And that's gonna be it, I think. I always forget the park brake. Need it like the Chevy. When you turn the park brake on the Chevy, as soon as you drive away, it automatically releases the park brake. Well, looks like it's road trip home at 6.5 mile an hour. Well, now we embark on our journey home at 6.8 miles an hour. Should be home in an hour or so. Frank and I, we go way back, so I don't know what we'll talk about. We'll talk old
Just not
times.
with the stuck list.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about stuck list right now.
No.
Touchy subject.